Namaste, welcome, hello. Looking forward to practicing some yoga with you. We have a 1.5 hour Hatha session. Please practice to suit your body and how you're feeling, and making adjustments as you need. To begin with, we will start in our Shavasana pose, and we'll just spend some time letting our day disappear and connecting in with our breath. So lying down on your back, legs stretching away, bringing yourself in and down. Let the feet flop open out to the sides, arms resting alongside the body, with the palms facing up, and the chin draws in just ever so slightly to create length through the back of the neck, and the eyes softly close. And just making any adjustments that you need here, and then when you're ready, finding stillness. And we take 3 big breaths to settle ourselves here. So breathing in through the nose and out of the mouth. A bigger inhale than you would normally take, filling up, filling up, filling up, and exhale, opening the mouth, letting it go. Let the body drop down to the earth. Another one, breathing in through the nose, filling up. And on the exhale, opening the mouth, let the body sink down to the earth as the air flows out. One more like this. And let the mouth gently close. And the breath flow through the nose. Taking no control over the breath, just natural. Taking a moment to let your day disappear. So whatever you've been doing, let it fade into the background. Take a step away from it. Things to come later, let those fade away. As we just settle into our body on our mat in this room. Bring an awareness to the flow of your breath. Feel it at each nostril flowing in. Feel it at the nostrils as it flows out. Be aware of the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Be aware of the flow of the belly, gently lifting and lowering. And just noticing for yourself how your breath feels. Is it flowing easily? Is it flowing equally through each nostril, or is one slightly blocked? Is your breath more to the chest or more to the belly? Perhaps somewhere in the middle. Is it flowing fast or slow? So what are the qualities of your breath? Staying focused upon the breath, we'll start to modify our breathing. So we're taking control. We're slowing it down. Smooth, steady, slow, deep breath. On the exhalation, let the belly button draw back towards the spine. And that contraction controls the flow of the air out. On the inhalation, imagine filling up right in the centre of the chest. Feel the ribcage expand, then allow the breath to spread through the upper lungs, through the lower lungs, puffing out the belly. And again, on the exhalation, belly draws to the spine. Effortless. So although we are consciously controlling our breath, we want it to be untroubled. Thinking about how our breath will come into play as we start moving. How we'll use our breath to enhance our postures. We'll keep breathing in this manner, but we'll bring a little wiggle into our fingers and into our toes. Allow the knees to bend. So we'll bring our feet close to our buttocks. The knees are pointing up to the sky. And just sort of bring the hands back around so the fingertips are coming towards the heels. Next breath in, allow your arms to lift up off the floor, to float up towards the sky, to drift back behind you, reaching to the floor. And then on the exhale, it's a reverse, so the arms float up to the sky, drift down alongside. And we keep repeating this. Inhale, arms up to the sky, all the way over. Reversing that on the exhalation. Keep an awareness on the flow of your breath. Breathing with that in-breath, the expansion through the chest, filling the rest of the lungs. And on the exhalation, the belly draws in. Feel it contracting down to the earth. Next inhale, we're going to bring the legs in as well. So as we inhale, arms come up. Knees draw apart, so they're opening out to the sides. The soles of the feet come together. On the exhale, bring the knees back together. The feet rest upon the floor as the arms drift back to rest by the side. And so we'll keep repeating this one. Inhale, arms up, knees wide. Exhale, arms down, knees drawing together. Slow and steady with our breath. Slow and steady with our movement. One last round. And then as we complete this round, we'll take our feet up off the floor and bring the arms around. So we're just bringing our arms onto our legs. And we're looking at a circle motion with our knees. So you'll feel that circular motion shifting through the buttocks and the lower back. We'll just bring our knees in a gentle circle. And then we'll shift that circle the other direction. So spin it round again. It's like a little gentle massage through the buttocks and hip area. And drawing back to the centre, and we'll let our right leg drift away and come down onto the earth flat. And with our left leg, we're going to take our left foot up towards the sky and bring the hands in behind the back of the left leg. So we're just having a gentle pulling of the left leg towards the body. A little bit of softness in the knee or a bigger bend in the knee as you need. Then we're just going to take a little shimmy side to side with that left leg. So it's just moving and drifting from one side across to the other. And let your awareness sit in the back of the leg. Feeling what's going on. Noticing perhaps that shift of the stretch from one side to the other. Nali, are you okay there? Side to side. And then settling in the middle and taking a little bit of external rotation so that the toes are rotating out. And we'll draw the knee in towards the shoulder. So we can hold in behind the back of the knee here. Perhaps we'll bend the foot down towards the buttock and we can hold onto the shin. Or we can even take this into a half happy baby where we take hold of the foot with the left arm. Few breaths here. Thinking about that right leg with a gentle pressure down into the earth. And then we're taking a version of tree pose here. So bring the foot in towards the groin. The knee opens out to the side. And then the knee continues to open all the way down. The right hand will come onto the foot and the left hand will come up and over. So to show you what this would look like, it would be something like this. So we're lying down in that shape. Right leg's pressing to the earth. Left knee is opening down towards the ground and slightly up to the side. Right hand on the left foot, left arm above. Couple of breaths. And then bringing the left arm down, releasing that left leg. We'll bring the right leg up and a few little circles with our knees. And circling the opposite direction. And then we'll take this same little sequence to the right side. So we'll let the left leg stretch away on the floor, a little bit of pressure down to the earth, and the right foot starts to reach up towards the sky as we bring the hands behind the right leg, so maybe close down to the buttock, maybe up more near to the knee or even up to the shin, calf. And we're gently pulling that leg towards us, so we can have a bit of a bend in the knee. Left foot pressing down to the earth, right foot reaching up to the sky. And then we just start our little shimmy side to side, feeling that change move through the back of the leg as we go from one side to the other. A couple more little drifts side to side. And then settle into the centre. External rotation, so we start to rotate so that the knee and foot point out over the shoulder, and we can draw that knee in towards the armpit. So we can take the hand behind the knee, we can draw the foot near to the buttock as we take hold of the shin, or we could go hand onto the foot, half happy baby. Breathing here. Send the breath down into the hips, into the groin. And then we'll bring it into our version of tree pose here, where we're taking the right foot in towards the groin. It comes onto the left thigh. The left hand is onto the left foot, the right foot, sorry. Left hand on the right foot. Right knee is open down, and we'll take our right hand up above our head. Reaching along with the right hand, reaching along with the right knee. Couple more breaths here. And we gently release, bringing the right hand down first. Releasing the leg, draw them in, draw our little circles with our knees. And the opposite way. And we'll eventually rock all the way up to be seated. So come into your comfortable seated position. So if you need a cushion or something under the bottom to lift up a little bit of height with the hips, legs don't have to be crossed. They could be out in front or you could be up on your knees. But get yourself comfortable, and when you are, we'll just move into a few circles of the upper body around the lower body. So a few circles going on tonight. Circling the knees, circling upper body over lower body. And the opposite direction. Any style, shape of circle that suits you. And drawing to the centre. And we're just going to give our shoulders a little shrug. So a little wiggle up and down, up and down. And a few circles in the opposite direction. And then letting the shoulders relax down the back, sternum slightly lifted. We'll take our hands out to the side as if we're reaching our fingertips down to the floor, but they're not quite touching. They're reaching out and down. Breath in nice and tall through the spine. We'll bring our right hand across to touch the tip of the left ear. And as we take an exhale, we'll tilt our head towards the right. The hand is a weight, we're not actively pulling. Right shoulder softens down, so we don't want the shoulder to touch the ear. We want the shoulder to be moving away from the ear, but the ear moving down towards the shoulder. Reaching through those left fingertips, keep stretching there. And we can even have a little play with the left hand, maybe taking the palm facing forward so that the thumb's pointing up. Maybe rotating it around so the palm's facing out behind you, and just feeling the shift and change through the arm. Next breath in, and we'll take our head up to the top. And breath out, we'll bring the right arm down and give them a little shrug. And a few circles, opposite direction. And we'll set up with our arms reaching out and down again. Taking a breath in, we'll take our left hand up and over to touch the tip of the right ear. We're nice and tall. And as we breathe out, the head tilts to the left. The left shoulder's dropping away from the ear, but the ear's dropping towards the shoulder. Right fingertips reach out through the hand. And again, you can play around with how the right hand is. You shift the hand around, feeling the migration of that stretch, of that sensation. And breathing in, we'll bring our head back up and breath out, coming down into our shoulders. Few circles each direction. And then taking the arms out to the side again. But this time we'll take a breath in and really open them up out wide. And breath out, draw the belly in, arch the back slightly, we're bringing our arms around into a big hug. Notice which elbows above. Inhale, open the chest. Take the gaze slightly up, lift the sternum. And exhale, bring the other arm on top. Inhale to open. And exhale, draw it into a hug. Inhale to open. Exhale, draw it into a hug. This time we'll open, and as we close, we'll take a few breaths. So keep hugging. Draw the belly back towards the spine slightly as we arch the back out behind us. And then we'll take a nice big breath in, sweep it open, and the other cross. So we bring our arms closed, arching the spine behind us, chins tucking in towards the chest, so the head's slightly bowed. And then on the breath in, sweep the arms open, breath out, and we'll take the hands down by the side. Bringing your arms around behind you and the hands interlocking. Take a breath in, lift up the sternum, draw the arms away, and breath out, let them soften back down. So we're going to repeat that a few times. Breath in, lift the sternum, lift the arms away. Breath out as you come down and relax. Inhale, lifting arms and chest. Breath out, down. One more time. Breath in, lifting arms and chest. This time, as we breathe out, draw the belly in. We'll tilt forward at the hips. Let the head drop, so gravity, crown of the head's dropping towards the floor as the knuckles keep reaching up to touch the spine. Taking a breath in, and we'll bring everything up. And breath out, release and shake off the arms and legs, not the arms and shoulders. And we'll come around into a tabletop, so into our hands and knees. And we'll just roll through a few rounds of our cat-cow. So as we breathe in, the tailbone goes up, the belly drops down, the chest opens forward, gaze is forward. As we breathe out, belly draws into the spine and the back arches to the sky, gaze to the belly button, inhale, tailbone out, chest forward, exhale. Rolling through vertebrae by vertebrae. Feeling each part moving one after the other. Okay, neutral spine. And then we'll take left arm, right leg. So breathing in, left arm, right leg, lift. And on the exhale, we'll bring the left elbow to the left hip and the right knee in towards the nose. Think about the back arching. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, knee to nose, elbow to hip. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, draw it in. Arch the back up one more time. Inhale, stretch it away. Exhale, bring hands and knee to the floor. We'll keep working with the right leg here. So taking a breath in, stretch the right leg away. And then we're going to bend at the knee so that the right foot comes up towards the sky. Think about the opposite cat stretch here. So before we're arching our back, Now we're looking at opening the chest, letting the belly drop down. We're just going to hold here a few breaths. And then 5 gentle pulses upwards with the foot. So a gentle lifting up and lower, up and lower, up and lower, up and lower. One more, up and lower. Let the foot stretch away behind you, nice and long, and then bring the right foot down. Take a little wiggle of the hips side to side. Any other movement that's going to bring you a little release. And then right arm, left leg. So breathing in, lifting, breath out, elbow to hip, knee to nose, back arching. Inhale to stretch and lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. One more, long, draw it in, stretch it out, and then replace. Staying with our left leg, we'll breathe in, kick it out long behind us, and then we're going to draw the foot up to the sky. So we've got the bend at the knee, and we're just holding here, but we're thinking about bringing the chest to open forward and the gaze to come forward. And then our gentle little lift up and lower. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we'll stretch that leg away behind us and bring the knee down. Take a little wiggle side to side. Any little movement to release through here. And we'll bring our bottom onto our heels as we move down to a child's pose. Take a couple of breaths in your child's pose. Then we're going to flow here. So, breath into our tabletop. Breath out, toes under, knees lift, downward facing dog. Breath in, knees lower, tabletop. Exhalation, down we go to our child's pose. So that's our little cycle. We'll keep that flowing a few rounds. Inhale to our tabletop. Exhalation. Take those sit bones up to the sky in our downward facing dog. Inhale as we gently take ourselves back to our tabletop. Down to our child's pose. Feeling each and every part of the movements. So it's not, the end of the pose that we're looking for. It's the journey to get there as well. So working to the rhythm of your breath, we will take one more round. We'll finish up in our downward facing dog. So getting yourself into your down dog. And we're going to do a little 3-legged dog and a knee to nose. So from our downward facing dog, let's go with our right leg first. Breathe in, stretch it away and up to the sky. And on the exhale, draw the belly in, bring the weight forward. You'll be up on your left toes, knee to nose, back arches. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. This is our last one. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch it up high. Exhale, bring the right foot down to meet the left. Take a little sway of the hips or a walk of the dog, or both. And reset your down dog, and we'll go onto the left leg. So as we inhale, let the left leg stretch away and as high as we can get it up to the sky. And exhale, draw the belly in, arch the back, draw the knee in, draw the nose towards the knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. One to go. Stretch the leg away, and then on the exhale, we're coming down into our down dog. Have a little sway of the hips, a little walk of the dog. And then we're going to bring our feet towards our hands, little steps. As the feet close that gap, maybe there'll be a point where the hands draw back towards the feet, but we'll end up with a gentle fold over our legs. And taking a breath in, we'll unfurl ourselves as we gently come up to stand. Shoulders, head coming up last. And we'll take our Tadasana pose. So, drawing the feet in under the hips, opening up the chest, bringing the arms by the side, gently closing the eyes. Little string pulling up the top of your head and the chin's drawing slightly in. Bring the hands together in front of your heart. Feel the heart beating under those hands. Lifting the sternum into the thumbs. We set our intention, may I be. What qualities will you bring to your practice? What will you take away today? May I be. Bringing the hands back down by the side as we open up the eyes, and we've got 4 rounds of our Surya Namaskar. So as we breathe in, we touch the sky. As we breathe out, we fold forward and down. Let the hands drop to the floor. As we breathe in, we lift up halfway. Exhalation, plant the hands, step back, we lower to the earth. Inhale, pull yourself gently forward and up to snake. And exhale, take the toes under, take the sit bones to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhalation, the feet move back in line with the hands. Exhale, we lower onto our legs. Inhale to reach up and touch the sky. And exhale, back down through to Tadasana. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, folding at the waist, flow over, hands drop. Lifting up, open the chest, reach the head forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step the foot back. Down to the earth we go. Inhale, pull forward and up into our snake pose. Exhale, downward facing dog, sit bones to the sky. Inhale as the feet move back to come in line with the hands. And we exhale and fold onto our legs. Inhale to touch the sky. Exhale as we move to our Tadasana. 2 more rounds. Reach it up on the breath in. Fold down to the earth on the breath out. Draw that belly in. Inhale, open the chest as we lift up. Exhale, hands plant, step back, lower to the earth. Inhale, peeling up to snake. Exhale, press down, sit bones to the sky, down dog. Inhale as the feet come back to the hands. Exhalation back down, and we're folding towards our legs. Keep a little bend through those knees. As we inhale, we reach tall, and exhale. Down we come. Last round. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, lower to the earth. Long exhale. As we inhale, we press to the earth, we lift up to our snake. Exhale into down facing dog. Inhale, stepping the feet back in line with the hands. And we fold down towards our legs on the exhalation. And inhale, we'll come up to the sky. And exhale into our Tadasana once more. Whew, feeling warm. Then we'll take Tadasana, nice and strong, and shift the weight into your right foot. And we'll take our left foot back behind it. So it's a gentle step back with the left foot. Take your right foot ever so slightly towards the right side of your mat, squaring the hips forward. Take a breath in and we'll sweep the arms up to the sky. And with an exhalation, we'll bend into our right knee, press down through our left heel. Hips are squaring forward. Inhale, straighten out the right knee, reach tall. And exhale, we bring that bend. Square those hips. Inhale, straighten it out. And exhale, here we are, we'll stay here. Keep lifting up through the chest. Bring the gaze out in front of you, or maybe even slightly up. Tailbones drawing under. Keeping the legs as they are. And take a nice big breath in. Breath out. We're going to bring the hands down and clasp them together behind the back. Breath in as they lift away a little bit and we open up our chest. Breath out, draw the belly in. We fold down towards our right leg. Knuckles are reaching up to the sky. Heads hanging. Dropping. Whoops. Heads dropping, not hands. Heads dropping towards the floor. And pressing solid into both feet. We'll breathe in, lift up. Breath out, release the arms. Legs are staying as they are. Breath in to reach up to the sky. Exhalation, bring the palms of the hands together at the heart. Inhale to sweep the arms open. And exhale, we're folding again towards the leg, but we'll bring our arms around into a tight hug. Let the head drop. Inhale to reach back up to the sky. Exhale in front of the heart. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, take a hug. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, press the palms together, heart center. Opening on the inhale. Hug on the exhale. One last round. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale in front of the heart. Inhale to sweep open. And exhale, we take our hug. Pressing down through both feet. Breathe in, reach up to the sky. Breath out, we'll bring our hands down and onto our hips. And we're going to open our left toes out to the side, rotation coming out of the hip. So we're looking at a warrior two stance. We'll begin by straightening out the right leg. So left toes pointing to the long side of the mat, right toes to your short side of the mat. Breathing in, we'll open up to touch the sky. And breath out, we're bending into that right knee. Bring your gaze over the right fingers. Inhale, straighten out the right knee, reach to the sky. Exhale. Last one. Here we are. Staying here, solid through the feet. Take a breath in. Think about length through the spine as the crown of the head reaches up to the sky. And exhale, go elbow onto the thigh. And left hand drifts up and over. Inhale, solid through the legs as we come back to our Virabhadasana. And exhale, reverse. So we've got left hand drifting down the left leg, right hand up and over. Inhale. Exhale, we're coming forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, draw forward. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, sweep it back. And we'll finish it here. Exhale, bring the arms down. Step the feet so they're both facing to the long side of your mat, slight pigeon toe. And breathing in, touch the sky, breath out, we're folding at the waist, we're coming down, 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 down. Hands are dropping to the floor, heads hanging and dropping down. Taking a little breather here, have a little rest. So we might add a nice bend and softness into the knees. We definitely don't want them locking out, so don't press back through the backs of the knees. A little bit of softness. And we'll take our hands around behind us. Draw the palms of the hands together, interlace the fingers. Breath in, have a little lift. Draw the hands up, open the chest, and then as we breathe out, just bring it forward again. Keep those knuckles reaching up to the sky, let the head hang. Feeling that opening through the front of the shoulders. And breathing in, we're going to lift all the way up, so leading with the chest. Up we go. Exhale, bring the arms down, bring the feet together. Have a shake. Whew. Now, which way am I going to do this? From here. Right, leg back. Okay, taking our Tadasana again. And this time, we will step our right foot back behind us. So we're squaring our hips forward, left leg to the front. We'll breathe in and take our arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're bending into that left knee. Inhale, reach up to the sky, straighten out through the left knee. Exhale as we drop in once more. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, here we are, we're going to stay here, square those hips forward. Little bit of a lifting up of the sternum, going down of the tailbone. Nice big breath in, tall through the spine. As we breathe out, we'll bring our hands down, wrap them together, interlace behind the back. Breath in to get a little bit of a lift away, and breath out as the belly draws in. We bring our left shoulder down towards our left knee. Head hangs, knuckles to the sky. And taking a breath in solid through the feet. Keep the legs the same shape. We're lifting up, 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 up. And releasing the arms. Breathing in. Take the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, they come together at the heart. Inhale, we sweep open. Exhale, we close it up. Give ourselves our little hug. Breath in, draw it open. Breath out in front of the heart. Open on the inhale. Close our hug on the exhale. Inhale to touch the sky. Exhale, press those hands together at heart center. As we inhale, opening our hearts. Exhale, take that hug. Last round. Inhale as we take it up. Exhale, we bring our hands down onto our hips. We're rotating the right toes out to the long side of the mat. Left toes on the short side of the mat. Straighten out that left knee. We'll breathe in, sweep our arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're bending into our left knee, gaze over those left fingertips. Inhale, press down, lift it out. And exhale, pressing and sinking and lowering back in. Last one. Here we are, we're staying here. Breath in to be nice and tall. Press that weight down into each foot evenly. Tall through the crown on the inhale. Exhale, go elbow to thigh. Right hand over. Stretch it long. Inhale, solid, we come up. Exhale, drift it back. Inhale. Exhale. Up to our Virabhadasana, warrior. Exhale, reverse warrior. One more round. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale to our warrior. Exhale. We'll bring our arms down, straighten out that left leg. Bring the feet together. So they're coming all the way together. And from finding our Tadasana once more, this time we're moving through to a chair. So we'll take a breath in, reach up nice and long and tall. And with the breath out, we're taking the bottom behind us as we lower into a chair pose. Take a breath here. In and out. Another breath in. And then as we're exhaling, we're going to fold forward towards our legs. So we're sweeping over, Uttanasana. We'll bring our hands around behind, hands into clasp at the lower back. Breath in, take a little lift through the chest. Reach the knuckles up. Breath out as we soften and lower back down. Taking some breaths here. So whatever bend in those knees to be comfortable. Think about the knuckles being tall and open through the chest. Heads hanging down, dripping towards the floor. Two more breaths. And then we take a breath in, press down through both feet, lift up out of the chest. So we come all the way up. And exhale, shake that off. Coming to a standing balance. We're doing at the Krasana, a tree pose. But we're doing that variation that we did on our back before on the floor. So begin by finding your Tadasana. Solid down, feet are about hips width apart, just sitting right in under the hips. They're solid down to the earth. We're coming up nice and tall from the feet, so we're going tall through the midline, softening down through the outer edges of the body. And we'll shift the weight into our left leg. And when you're ready, bring your right leg up and draw it in, hug it into the chest. Now when you're ready, we'll take the left hand onto the right foot. Start to open the right knee out to the side. The foot comes onto the upper part of the thigh here as the knee opens out and down. Right hand can perhaps just gently sit on the leg. Maybe it'll come to sit on the heart. Perhaps it'll extend up as we create length along that right side. So we see if we can balance here. A few more breaths. And then we use an exhalation to bring the right hand down, and we slowly release and bring the right foot down. Have a little wiggle. Finding Tadasana again, so solid down through the feet, coming up nice and tall and open. Shifting the weight into our right foot as we lift our left up, draw it in. Give it a little wiggle here if you'd like. And then we'll take hold of the left foot with the right hand as we're opening the knee out and down. Left hand might stay on the left leg, maybe onto the heart, maybe onto the hip, perhaps up to the sky. Find a point of focus in front of you, a couple of meters down on the floor. Might just help with that balance. Keep the tailbone down, keep the chest lifted. A few more breaths here. And then we'll use an exhalation to bring the left hand down, slowly releasing the left leg. Comes back to the earth and we shake it off. Taking our Tadasana again, and we'll breathe in, touch the sky. Breath out, we'll fold forward at the waist as we flow over into an Uttanasana, so chest and belly come towards the thighs. We'll breathe in, lift up halfway, and breath out, plant the hands down, step the feet slightly back, drop the knees down to the earth, and we're bringing ourselves around into a cross leg. So depending on how your cross leg is, perhaps you'd like a cushion under the bottom because we've got a little bit of time in cross leg here. So if you do want to lift those hips up a little bit, you can. We can also do the old grab the butt cheeks out of the way. So lean forward a little bit and just pull that fleshy part of the butt out of the way so that the sit bones can be downward facing. We're going to take a forward fold here. So to begin with, setting up nice and straight and tall through the torso. Take the hands by the side With the breath in, we'll sweep up to touch the sky. And as we exhale, draw the belly back towards the spine, reach forward, 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 and we're bringing the hands down to the ground. And we're just stopping here so the head can drop and droop. Chin slightly tucked in towards the chest. And we breathe slow and smooth and steady. Think about keeping those sit bones grounded. So even though we're leaning forward, we don't want to be pulling our bottom off the floor. We want to have that connection. Taking a little lift as we breathe in. So press the hands down, lift up a little, and we'll take ourselves over our left leg. And then we'll drop back down here. So we're taking a little diagonal. Bring some awareness through the right hand, pressing to the earth, and some awareness through the right hip, drawing away. Pressing down, we'll take a gentle lift and we'll walk the hands back into the center. Take a soften and surrender back into the middle. Few breaths here, feel the right side of the body from the waist up to the chest, and feeling the left side of the body from the waist up through the chest. A little push down and lift up, and we'll walk over our right leg, and then we'll surrender here. A little bit of awareness into the left hand, left hip. Press down, little lift, back into the middle. Bring it down again. And then pressing down, we'll just gently walk the hands back as the torso lifts up. Look at your leg cross, which shed is in front. We're going to take our legs out in front, give them a little wiggle. And then we're going to set up the other way. So remember which leg was in front. We now want that shin behind. Adjusting sit bones, breathing in to touch the sky, breath out, reach forward, folding at the waist to come down. Let the hands drop, let the head hang. It doesn't matter how far forward you are folded, let the head hang. Awareness to the bottom and it staying grounded down, so we don't want to be lifting it up off the floor. Keep the sit bones grounding.
breathing here through the back body, lower back, mid back, up through the backs of the shoulders, up the shoulder blade area. Feel the breath all through the back. Head's hanging, drooping towards the earth. Press down a little lift, walk over to your left side and surrender here, downward towards the leg. Awareness into the right head, right hip. Little press down, lifting up. Walk it back to the center. We surrender here again. Little press down, lifting up. Walk it over the right leg as we surrender here. Breath into that left side. Little press down, lift up, walk it back to the center, drop in here. And then give those hands a gentle press down, walk them slowly back in as we lift our torso up. Don't change the legs yet, we're going to take a twist. So breathe in to touch the sky, breath out, we'll twist to the left. So left hand to the earth behind us, right hand on that left leg. Draw yourself around, take your gaze over your left shoulder. And breathing in, we'll untwist, touch the sky. Breath out, around to the right. So right hand behind you, left hand onto the right leg. Draw yourself around into your twist as we stay here and breathe. And we'll use our inhale, breath in, untwist, touch the sky, bring it round, and breath out, bring the arms down by the side. Give those legs a little shake off. And we will come to lie on our bellies. Bringing yourself out on your belly. Legs are stretched away behind you. And we'll begin with arms stretched out in front of us. So we're long and lean through the body, forehead resting on the ground, and we're going to go opposite arm and leg lifts. So let's begin with left arm and right leg. So as we breathe in, left arm and right leg lift. They're reaching away from each other. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, we'll go right arm, left leg, reaching. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back on the left arm, right leg. Exhale to lower. So we'll go side to side in this way. Inhale to lift, thinking about a diagonal stretch all the way through from fingertip to toes. And exhale lower. The limbs that are left on the floor, so that hand and foot that are remaining, press down to help get that lift up. Think about connecting down to the earth as we lift away from it. So complete one more round. We want to finish on a right arm, left leg. And then as we do that, we'll bring our arms around, more out to the side, so kind of aeroplane arms. And taking a breath in, lift the arms, lift the chest, lift both legs. And breath out as we lower down. Breath in to lift. And breath out to lower. And we'll do one more, both arms, both legs. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands stacked one on top of the other under the forehead. Shake and shimmy those hips side to side. Release any tension through the lower back. Option to stay here, keep wiggling the hips, or we will do one more. Forehead down to the ground, hands coming clasped behind the back in those interlocked fingers, so they're kind of coming onto the bottom there. And as we inhale, we lift our arms and our feet, and exhale, we lower back down. And we'll do two more if it's okay. Inhale, lifting the chest, gaze comes forward. Exhale, soften to the earth. Inhale, press down, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Hands stacked, forehead resting on the hands. Shake and shimmy those hips side to side. We'll move through to a child's pose. So press the hands down, reaching up through our tabletop, down into a child's pose. Whatever version you like, knees together or knees apart. Arms by the sides so that the hands come near the feet, or arms extended. Hands stacked so that the forehead's resting on the hands, whatever. Breathing into the back of the body, particularly the lower back. And stay a couple more breaths. And then we're going to go legs up wall, or if you have a different inversion practice that you'd like to play around with. So we'll have a few minutes here with our legs up our wall, or in my case, up my couch. So we come into our wall or support structure sideways, and we're flipping around and taking our bottom close and touching, kissing onto the wall, and the legs are up, extending to the ceiling. And we can take our arms out wide or perhaps onto the belly, or extended overhead, or maybe resting at the heart, or one at the belly, one at the heart, you know, whatever feels good. So take your time to have a little play around and find something that feels nice for you tonight. Let the eyes gently close. Sink into the flow of the breath. We've got a couple of minutes here, so really just allow yourself to surrender into being right here. Last few breaths. And then I'll think about moving out, so we can do that in a couple of ways. We can just bend those knees, roll off to the side like we kind of got in, or we can bend the knees, press into our wall and wiggle our way. Get a little back massage if you do it this way. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And we'll come to our mats, and we're going to take our Shavasana. We're going to do a pranayama exercise in Shavasana pose. So do what you need to get warm. If you need to put some socks on, if you want to grab a blanket, if you've got an eye pillow, if you want something to rest under your knees. So grab whatever it is that you would like to make yourself comfortable. And we will lie down on our backs. Legs are stretched away. Feet flopping out to the sides. Chins drawing in. Palms are facing up to the sky. So take your time to get comfortable here. As I said before, we can have something under the knees if that's going to give you comfort, a cushion or a pillow or a rolled blanket. Once you're ready, take 3 big breaths. In the nose, filling up, and out of the mouth, releasing, surrendering down. In the nose, fill it up. Out of the mouth, surrender to the floor. One more breath like that. let the breath flow, flowing through the nostrils.
As we consciously take the time to release any tension through the body as we surrender down to the ground. So let the feet be soft. Feel that point on the back of the heels as the feet surrender down to the earth. Softening through the legs. Feel the back of the legs and the contact they're making with the earth beneath you. Allow them to feel heavy and to drop and let go down to the earth. And the buttocks, feel the contact that they're making, the floor beneath you. As the weight of the hips drops through the buttocks and drops into the earth. Continue up the back, feel the contact. Soften through the belly, soften through the chest, melt down to the floor. The arms, backs of the arms and hands resting down to the ground, melting into the ground. Feel the chest open a little. And the point on the back of the head, feel the contact with the back of the head and the earth beneath you. As the weight of the head drops to the earth. As we soften and open the center of the brow, the forehead relaxes, we relax around the eyes, the cheeks, around the mouth. Let the tongue relax. Let the jaw be unclenched. Bring awareness to your breath. And we'll set up in a 1-to-1 breath. So breathing in for a count of 4. Breathing out for a count of 4. In for 4. And out for 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. In for 4. And out for 4. We'll just keep this breath pattern going. So a balanced breath, inhale and exhale, the same rate. If 4 doesn't suit you, adjust. So maybe 3 will be better, or maybe 5 or 6 will be better. Whatever works for you, but the same. Inhale and exhale. control of the breath go. The breath just flowing through the body. Bringing our little movement into the hands and the feet. Bend the knees and roll onto your side. Take some breaths here. So keep the eyes closed. Just slowly bring yourself around to be seated. Seated in any way that's comfortable for you. Bring the palms of the hands together in front of our heart. The heart lifts up to meet the hands. We'll take a breath in through the nose, release it from the mouth. And we'll close our practice with 3 Oms, taking a big breath in. Namaste. Thank you. And hope to see you next time. Take it easy.